morning and welcome to the second annual AIA Copper Basketball Bracket Show. We're about to reveal the 32 boys and girls teams that earned their way into the big dance for small schools. The Copper Bracket began last year to help identify who really are the top-ranked boys and girls basketball teams across the 1A and 3A conferences. In this tournament, even if you lose in the first two rounds, your championship hopes still remain alive. If you lose in the initial rounds, teams will then proceed to their respective state conference tournaments. It all adds to the drama of February frenzy. So who will be dancing in the Copper Brackets? We'll let you know when we return on the AIA Copper Basketball Bracket Show.
When the desert chills down, how do you, E.G.? Do you get toasted with a hot, new toasty sandwich? How about cozying up to a seasonal soup or a hearty chili that has a kick? Maybe even warm up with a little cinnamon sugar love on the side. Or do you embrace the freeze with that iconic frozen fruit, E.G.? Hot or cold, there's no wrong way to E.G. Take it easy. Have it easy. Keeping you cool or toasty since 1971.
This is the 2026 Nissan Rogue. With a 12.3-inch touch display, it's the most powerful Rogue ever. And has 225 pound-feet of torque. That's a lot of torque. Go Rogue in the 2026 Nissan Rogue. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Now get 0% APR on select SUVs for well-qualified buyers or get $3,500 customer cash on Rogue.
Welcome back to our new home for the AIA's annual bracket shows. Behind me, you will see some logos of school mascots. 32 of these mascots and their teams are about to go dancing. The wait is over. It's time to reveal which teams will battle for the big prize, a copper belt. And we begin on the girls' side. And the #1 seed, no surprise here, goes to Snowflake, which will host number 16 Push Ridge. Snowflake, the defending 3A champ. The Lobos are riding a 24-game win streak heading into the girls' Copper Bracket. Page, the runner-up in the Copper Bracket last year, gets the 8th seed and will host number 9 Mojave Accelerated. San Carlos, the 2A East champ, is your 5th seed and will host number 12 Yuma Catholic. Valley Christian gets the 4th seed and will host number 13 Fort Thomas. For Valley Christian, that team is capable of making a run behind 4-year starter Ellie Phillips and 3A's three-point leader Abby Greer. In the bottom part of the 3A bracket, 14th seed Alchese will travel to take on number 3 Pima. For that Pima team, it is very motivated after last year's state semifinal exit. Junior Hannah Ashby and her Pima mates are back to see if they can return home with their program's first title since 2022. Number 6, Window Rock, will host Joseph City. After an uncharacteristic 7-20 season last year, Window Rock is back in the playoffs. Fountain Hills is your 10th seed and will travel to play number 7 St. John's, which was a 2A semifinalist last year. And the last game in the Copper Girls bracket, Tuba City, the number 2 seed, will take on Round Valley. For Round Valley, 6'1 junior Addison Poston is averaging a state best 4.7 blocks per game. What a block party she's having this year. And for Tuba City, there are some very talented freshmen in our state this season, including a player who leads all freshmen in Arizona in points scored, and that is Layla Curtis of Tuba City. She is averaging 20 points a game. We move on now to the Copper Boys bracket, and the #1 seed goes to Santan Charter, which will host number 16 Holbrook. Santan Charter hasn't really played with its entire roster just yet, and not bringing home a ring last year didn't sit well with that club. Number 8, Payson, is the 8th seed and will take on Coolidge, the 9th seed. For Payson, Coach Jason Collier, what a job he's done. He is a former Camp Verde standout. He quickly turned things around at Payson, which won only 9 games last year. This season, the Longhorns won 20, something they hadn't done in 18 years. Thatcher, your 12th seed, will travel to play Number 5, Phoenix Country Day. 6'5" guard J.D. Jones and 6'8" wing Jade Aha are more than ready to help Phoenix Country Day make a long postseason run. So is 17-year coach Shane Lewis. Scottsdale Christian is your 13th seed and will travel to play Palo Verde, which earned the 4th seed. For Palo Verde, it is no longer an underdog. That program is one of the favorites this year with guard Rashad Ortiz, who is averaging 52% and leading the way for that program. In the bottom part of the boys' copper bracket, Chinley, the 14th, will take on number 3 Benjamin Franklin. For that program, state title contender Ben Franklin produced its first back-to-back 20-win campaigns. Multi-sport star Talon Spear is Ben Franklin's all-time leader in scoring, rebounding, assists, and steals. North Valley Christian Academy will take on number 6 Pima. Pima lost 2 days ago but held number 1 Santan Charter to a season-low 40 points. Fort Thomas will take on number 10 Seton Catholic Prep. KJ Foskey is about to put on his Superman cape and do all he can for Seton Catholic to win. KJ is 3A's leading scorer. This is Seton's first 20-win season in 16 years. And the last game in the Copper Boys bracket, number 2 Valley Christian will take on number 15 Arizona Lutheran. And what a coaching matchup we have here. Greg Hogsma of Valley Christian and Doug Meyer of Arizona Lutheran, 2 of the giants in small school basketball. Congrats to all the teams that made the Copper Division state tournaments. A quick note before we wrap up, the 2A play-ins and 3A pool play brackets will be posted immediately after our show. We'll be right back to wrap things up.
Know the truth about vaping? Arizona youth are vaping nicotine and high-potency marijuana with the false impression that it is safe. E-cigarettes, also referred to as vapes, heat a liquid that creates an aerosol mix of toxic chemicals. Vaping is linked to many physical and mental health issues, including anxiety, depression, and more. What can you do? Talk to your child about the harms of vaping. Be the positive influence and get the facts at TalkNowAZ.com.
Hi, name's Pat. I was hoping to break in the new Tundra. Maybe haul some hay or wheat. Maybe a few bushels of alfalfa.
Ain't that kind of farm.
Whoa, mama!
Just stand still and they won't bite.
Fight?
Toyota trucks. You'll love lending a hand. Toyota, let's go places.
The brackets are in. Welcome back. If you missed any portion of the show and would like to find out where and when your team is playing, all you have to do is go to azpreps365.com. That's also where you can purchase your playoff tickets. And right before the Copper tournament start, we'll also publish our free state programs on the site. We've already circled February 28th on our calendars. That's when the Copper champs will be crowned. The road to the historic Arizona Veterans Memorial Coliseum, the site of the Copper Finals, begins next week. Thank you so much for watching our show. And a big thanks goes out to our director as well, Mr. Kevin Connors. Good luck to all of the teams. We'll see you out on the court.